Hello, everybody. Um, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Chime. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the live stream. Well, the title says it all. Nothing happened. Hello, Janendra. How are you? I'm doing okay. I'm hanging in there. Chime. So, if you guys were wondering, I went to the party last night, and I saw the person I had feelings for, and what really sucked was that I got a little too tipsy, and I guess I was just that uncomfortable, you know? And I tried, getting his attention and saying, like, "Hey," and he didn't respond. But, like, the first time I saw him in the room, he saw me, and he looked at me, and he passed me, and I looked back, you know, thinking whether I should, approach him, and he looks back as well. I see him look back at me. And it made me think, "Oh, there's still something there. He still wants something." So I say his name. He looks back at me, and he doesn't say anything back. Then I go out into, like, the fireplace room. That's what my work likes to call it. And I just sat there, with a beer in my hand and with a picture from the photo booth. And I can see him walking out with a couple of friends sitting at another table, like on the other side. And he seemed a little distraught as well. So if anything, I think we were both mirroring each other's energy, and that kind of left us at a point where we didn't know what to do. And so I don't know. I just wish I really hope that he's okay, because the last time before I saw him the last time I saw him was with his head down on, like, the table. He looked very, like, sad, or I don't know, it could have been that he was drunk. Um, but I don't know, he looked down to me, and he left without saying goodbye again. He didn't bother in approaching me. He didn't bother in saying how I was doing. There was no connection, but, you could feel it in the air, but there was just like, we never, like, got together and, like, spoke things out, which hurt me the most, I guess. By the end of the night when I got, like, really, really sober, um, all the thoughts were coming to me, and it was starting to upset me, and I, like, stayed up till, like, 4 o'clock in the morning, guys, figuring out, like, what the hell I'm doing with myself. And I woke up, Oh, I honestly, to be honest, like, I woke up just wishing I was back asleep because right when I woke up, the feeling came back, and I felt like crap. I felt like all the thoughts were coming to me. I was like, "I wish we spoke. I wish he talked to me. I wish this. I wish that. I wish things went differently between us." Um, and then, you know, after the party, I, like, wrote in my phone, and I wrote, "Oh, I should have brought the gift. That would have been a conversation starter," and things wouldn't be so awkward, you know? But I just hope I didn't do anything wrong, in a sense, to hurt him, because I didn't wanna make things uncomfortable, especially with the fact that I was, like, a little tipsy and drunk, and he could have been too, so he probably didn't know what was going on. I don't know. But, he came in with, like, a leather jacket, and, like, his hair was down and flowy. He looked like a rock star, I'm not gonna lie, you know? He looked like an absolute rock star, and personally, I just loved it. I don't know what it was. I loved it, and I just wish there was more interaction between us. And so, the only thing I can hope for is that we speak when he comes back to work, but if he doesn't come back to work, then I'm at a loss, and I'm gonna have to really, forget this. Um, but yeah, that's the only upsetting part. But overall, the night turned out great, you know? I had a fun time. I got an award, won won these cookies for being best entertained at my job because I started the dance. I got everyone on the dance floor and stuff, so that's the thing. And another thing that upsetted me was, like, I was, like, dancing to, like, impress everyone, but I also wanted him to be there, and he wasn't at the time, so I kinda just did my own thing and whatnot, so I don't know. I honestly wish things went differently, but the night turned out fine. I think it's better off that way anyway, because God forbid I could have, approached him drunkly and said some stupid shit. Um, but what do you guys think? Did I do the right thing in, like, avoiding him? I don't feel good about it, but part of me is like, "Good, like, you didn't have to go through pain again." And the vision I was seeing with me, remember, clearly, I had a water in my hand, and I was too wasted, and I was trying to get sober, and I was just waiting for that moment where he would approach me, you know, but he never did. Do you not feel that you did anything wrong? His actions spoke louder than words. But what does it mean when he was looking back? Like, I felt something was there still, but I think he was just a little indecisive and wasn't sure what to do. If he couldn't even be bothered to say hi to you or anything, then you did the right thing by avoiding him. I figured. But you know, that's the thing that triggered me in the entire night. I was like, why aren't you talking to me? I was like, please talk to me. Maybe he did want to speak to you or approach you, but he ultimately didn't. Yeah. I mean, he was walking around with people too. Like, I saw him checking out the food and he was just walking around and he didn't even stay that long too, which was kind of weird. It's like he had no interest in the party, but he went anyway. Yeah. That is up to him to figure it out. I just hope he's okay, you know, that's all I wish the best for him and whatnot. And if I don't see him at work, it's like in the next 4 months, I will be a little distraught. Maybe he was the shy one? Possibly, but he didn't seem so shy when he kept giving me like the look, you know? When we passed each other, I looked back and he looked back at me as I was walking away, and he can tell that I was, you know, like, hey, like, what's up kind of vibe. But maybe with the fact that I was maybe pacing too much a lot, like, I was pacing and I was drinking, made it a little like shifty for him to really like keep me at a standstill. I don't know. All I want to say is like nothing happened. We didn't speak, we didn't talk. I said his name and he looked at me and then walked away. He didn't give me like an odd look. He might have wanted to be approached. We last spoke maybe like 2 months ago, 3 months ago. So the energy was really awkward. Let's be honest. I should have been like, hey, I like your jacket, or hey, I like your hair. You look great today. But I didn't. I just said his name. I was like, hey, Drew, and he didn't say anything back. And that's the thing that bothered me. It was like, wow, not even a hey back. And it was like, okay, well, I'm just gonna, keep it at that. But yeah, guys, I'm still wearing the sweater I'm wearing from last night. I'm sorry, like, again, I got drunk, and then I didn't even bother changing, so. But I took your advice, guys. I wore the gray sweater with blue jeans. It seemed to capture his attention. But other than that, he didn't approach me or anything. You're right then. Keep it at that. Let him approach you at this point. Nothing happens soon. Move on. I like the great sweater. It looks good on you. Thank you, entity. Overall, on a positive note, I went on the dance floor. I danced my heart out, and I caught everybody's attention, and it was so fun. Like, I really started off with like a really good time, not really thinking about anything or whatnot. But overall, throughout as I was dancing, I was like looking around, and I was like, "Where is he?" Like, I got a little like antsy trying to find him. So, but yeah, I like danced. I started the party. Everybody was clapping for me. It was a good night overall. You know, like I wasn't severely like sad about the night, but today it's hitting me. You guys are wondering what I'm eating sugar cookies because I won them last night and I don't know what else to do. And then I also won a crown for best entertainment. It was amazing. I loved it. The crown doesn't even fit me though because of my small little head. But overall the night was well. And if I could go back in time to fix things, the only thing I would want to fix is to approach him and give him a gift saying Merry Christmas and having a small talk and then leaving. You know, trying to figure out where things are at and whatnot. But I hope your day. How was your night, guys? I'm sorry I couldn't come on last night. I was so drunk and really just needed to sleep. I wasn't feeling it either because my gut, the bottom of my gut wasn't feeling it. If he hasn't spoke to you in 2 months, then I don't know. Yeah, that's why I didn't really approach him because I was like, so what's going on? Like I was like trying to like I sat at the table so he could approach me and he didn't. I kept jumping around back and forth in the room and out, getting a beer and going back out. You know? It could have been me because I was the one moving around too much. It's either that or he was drunk too and didn't know what he was doing. I hope he's okay though. Like when I got home or when I was outside, I was looking into his life a little intuitively and I could see somebody on the bed like really crying or really passed out. So coming from a Pisces who wears his heart around his wrist often, it doesn't feel good. Absolutely. Do you mean like he wears his heart on his sleeve? I think that's the right term. Never heard wears his heart around his wrists. But that could be something. That's true, but I don't know him enough. I don't know him well enough to figure him out. You know what I mean? He's so well at hiding his emotions that it's kind of like it's like I can't tell. But yeah, overall, I just wish things went better. But I had a good night anyway. Everybody was cheering me on. And that's all that mattered, you know? It's like, as long as I'm happy, it's all that matters. How's your night been, guys? I'm sorry, I again apologize for not coming on Sunday. I was too drunk. And I appreciate you guys giving me advice. You know, most people would kill me if I mentioned this too much. And I've done it for almost a lot now, and I'm sorry. Like, it's like this person was my first crush in a while, and it still hurts, you know? I have no idea why I'm eating sugar cookies at 10:50 in the morning. This is probably like so unhealthy for me. But how's your day? How's your day? Chilled Fox, Entity Light, and whoever is on here. Hope your day is going well. Hi, Moon Lover, Janadera, Janandra. I might go on later to do readings, if anything, guys, if I feel better. Right now, my energy is like pretty low due to last night's partying. But if I get back up and like really put some positive assets in me, I might actually go on like, I might have to do it like now, if anything, or maybe like within an hour or two. Depending on how I feel. I really want to make up for last night's reading, guys, so yeah. Connection is unstable. Yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. I really do. Tell me about your day. Doing anything interesting? Are you looking forward to the Christmas holiday? Are you in the Christmas spirit at all? Have you gone skating? I'm still waking up, actually. It might be busy morning work-wise. Okay. That's good. Well, that beats the case. That's good. Is there a list? Well, I'm not gonna start readings yet, Moon Lover. I'm probably gonna do a reading probably around 12. Just like I get ready and stuff and like get out of this like hot sweater. It's like too hot for me. It's like freaking warm as forget. It's like fall weather outside. The sun's out. Yeah. Did you have a question, Moon Lover? Uh-oh. Welcome back, Entity. Yes, I wanted to ask if I will find love in 2020. I don't know. Will Moon Lover find love in 2020? My head's a little like numb from all the drinking. I'm like giving a fainted voice saying like I think or yeah. I think so, Moon Lover. It depends on the situation. Like however you treat yourself, I think that's all that matters. The energy will reflect upon it. And sooner or later you'll attract the right person. But that's depending on how you put your energy out into the world, you know? If you give off good vibrations, good things will come to you. But if you give off bad vibrations, then you're only going to attract negative people, which you clearly don't want. Nobody wants that. So I realized that myself, you know, during the reading, whenever I'm like really like mad or like angry, I would attract trolls. And I was like, damn. Unless that's just a natural occurrence and people just like to do stuff. Hi, Estela Aguirre. Hi, Ricky Rooks. How are you guys doing today? You're welcome, Moon Lover. But yeah. Really? Is that right, Chilled Fox? I feel like it's a challenge that energy sometimes. I had no idea. I mean, with people who are very positive mindsets and they think very likely of their own thing, I can agree, you know, I'm like able to attract negative people because people will look down upon you in some certain ways. People look down upon you in certain ways that you can understand. But those people are just haters and they're jealous that you're happy because they already know that they'll never be where you're at. Your positives, then you're attracting. If you're attracting negative people, you're being tested. Oh. Yeah. Well, to be honest, even positive people can attract negative people, but negative attracts negative. It shouldn't be that easy though. It's like the universe always wants to challenge us in ways where we think we can handle it, and sometimes we can't. So it does make sense. I'm gonna put these cookies away before I get sick. Miserable people travel in packs sometimes. That's probably true. I sometimes wish I knew what was going on in his mind, that night. But at the same time, it's better to keep it unknown. I do believe that spiritual people are definitely tested more than those who may not be as attuned. I could be wrong. It could be that spiritual people are more aware of being tested. Yeah. If anything, spiritual people get a lot of life lessons more than the average person, I feel, right? That would make sense. Because you're putting all faith into the universe, not God, not other religions, just, stuff like that. The Tiberius Way. Hey, man, how's it going? So good to see you. Come on. Everybody gets tested, like you said in the last part, just how aware you are. I think it's because you're more aware of open to the energies around us. Mm-hmm. That's true. Are you okay, Tiberius? I hope you're doing well. I miss you, man. It's been a while. BRB coffee. Woo! Gotta get that coffee. Oh. How's everything with you, Tiberius? We should FaceTime later. Or something. You been great? It's good. I see you're doing great. Living the life in the city. That's really cool. don't know what else to say besides like how everybody's doing. Oh, Entity says, do you have someone that you can go to for reading search? Maybe they can help you. I know one person, but they're expensive to do readings for. I'm gonna stop eating sugar cookies before I get that. Anybody excited for the holidays? There are plenty of good readers on YouTube, and who knows, maybe you can also do a reading exchange. Many do it. That's true. I should do that. I don't know. When I got that reading, but not all readings are accurate though, you know, like last night didn't go at all that other readers have told me, you know, saying that he was going to approach me and all that stuff. But in any case, they saw me with a cup of wine, and yet I drank like maybe 4 or 5 beers out of the night, maybe 3 if anything, or 4. I can't remember, but I think I drank too much. And what they were seeing was Sergey, who was sober, is sitting down or like standing up, talking to 2 people. And yet none of the things that the reader told me happened. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Ooh. Overall, how's your days been going, guys? How was your week? Do anything fun yesterday? Hi, Kirsty, Terry, how are you? My apartment water is off this morning. I want my water back. Oh, why is your apartment water off? Are they doing like some sort of plumbing? Maybe you didn't pay for your water bill? I don't know. I want to know what else, why your water is off. My water is included in my rent. Can you believe they told me to call the water supply company? Whoa, what the heck? Your bill is paid. Then you should be getting water. What the heck? That's so dumb. Maybe they forgot. I don't know. The water in your sink, shower, and bathroom. What the hell? Don't know if there's an outage. It could be, maybe. That's weird. Have you gone to somebody else's apartment and asked, is the water working? A break in the main line outside. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, exactly. That would be weird if you're the only one who has no water. That wouldn't make any sense whatsoever. I haven't told them they should be asking other tenants if there's water. Oh, I'm reporting them to corporate offers. Oh my god. You'll be fine. You just gotta tell them, hey, put my water back on. I paid my bills. You're like a person who always pays their bills on time. So it's like anything. No water before Christmas. Yeah, like what? That's a pain. You're gonna have like exactly. That's what I was getting. I was like, oh, you always do it on time and whatnot. And I don't even live near you. Like it's the funny part. Like I could just intuitively see that you do your job very well. I had to go to Chick-fil-A to get a 2 large ice water. Ice waters for my puppy. Oh, that's a pain. Did it cost you anything? Anything? You should have gotten like one of those like Polaroid, not Polaroid, but Poland spring water bottles in like a huge package. So if it took longer than expected, you had a whole thing of water for your puppy to drink out of. No, I bought breakfast money isn't a problem. Okay. Yeah, just thinking outside the box, Kirsty. It's a good idea. It's like, oh, if you don't have water for the day, buy yourself like a whole jug for your hair, and then buy a whole pack for your puppy. So like throughout the day, you could just like take a water bottle, pour it in the puppy's bowl, and take a water bottle for yourself. You know, makes sense. Unless you could also go to the gym. If you have like a gym membership, you go to the gym, take a shower there. There's always that option. I'm just trying to think outside the box. I'm so tired from last night, guys. Like, I don't know what to do. Your view is pretty. Where do I stay? If anything, that view is like the ugliest view ever. It's a chimney. So that's like the ugliest view ever. But I got that. I got this other view, which really shows more, but I don't know. Yeah. The light is definitely nice, but especially if you're wearing a sweater like mine, that's like cover up your neck and get pretty hot quickly. What were you doing last night? Partying. I danced danced the night away. I started the dance, won a pack of cookies for being best entertainment at my job. And then I don't know, the rest of the night was like all the end of the night I was kind of sad because I went through like a weird phase in seeing somebody who I haven't seen in a while. And we looked at each other and there was no communication whatsoever. So it was awkward. But other than that, I had a really good time. It was a Christmas party at my job. So I wore a sweater and I had a nice blazer on. Not a blazer, but like a bomber jacket, is it? I haven't got a crown that doesn't even fit me from the award. I was like, oh my goodness. They put it on me and it goes right through my head. I'm like, wow, that's embarrassing. But thanks, guys. My head's a lot smaller than others. That's okay. I don't mind that. Do you guys have questions at all or anything? I might like get off here in like a minute or two just to like wash up and like get ready for the day. I know people have work these days, so I'm not trying to get in the way of that. I don't know if people have work. It's like the holidays, so I don't know. Christmas is really weird this year, honestly. It's a very odd year. Your your holiday break, that's what you started? We love that. Oh, you said you're not even done shopping. I was like, "Wait, what?" Sorry. You just started yesterday? My god. People who do last minute Christmas shopping is like it's the funniest time because you run into so many people who are doing the same thing. It's hard to constantly find stuff for men. Well, man, you don't always have to get anything that the men you think will like it. You could get them something and hopefully they appreciate I hope hopefully they like appreciate the gift anyway, you know? Even if it's a box of cookies. It's like, "Oh, that was really sweet." It right. It's just I like to be over the top. I feel you. I do the same thing. I try to make my gifts good. We really tried going out there this year too. That's good. You know, you're not trying to just like put something together quickly. You're putting in effort and it's mostly the thought that counts really, but it really doesn't matter about the price. Even if it's like a gift card. So they can go shopping for whatever they like would be nice. But I'm pretty sure it'd be like the same thing as a birthday. Alrighty guys. I'm gonna pop off, but thank you again for joining me in the live stream to like discuss about what happened last night. It's a painful process for me to handle right now, but I'll get over it eventually. Give me like an hour to get my shit together, and like, then I'll like hop on and I'll go into 2 readings. But if I'm not feeling up to it, I hope you understand. I do want to go to the gym today, that's for sure. And I don't think what else I need to do, but I don't know. I'm so tired, guys. I'm like so out of it. Alrighty, guys. I'll be back on in like an hour. Peace. See you in an hour, guys. See you in an hour.